5 bad ways to manage your IT resources. In case you were wondering how many bad ways there were to manage your IT team, there are lots, but we're going to talk about 5 bad ways today. Bad way number 1, keep your IT team far away from users or business people. That's right, if you want IT to feel disconnected from what your app is supposed to accomplish, or how the users function today, or which features the users are finding useful or cumbersome, a great way to have a bad experience is to keep IT people from knowing what's happening in userland. That doesn't mean that you have to have every IT person running around userland all the time, but if you have little or no connection between those two sides, that will be bad. Bad way number 2, run everything as a waterfall project. Waterfall was the favorite development methodology for the first 30 years or so of software development. It comes from a time when inexpensive computers cost $50,000, memory and disk storage cost a fortune, there was no internet, developing an app that added a column of numbers took a week or more of coding. Waterfall means we do everything as a separate discrete step. We write great detailed specs and get them signed off, and then we go into a development cycle for a few months or years, and then we emerge with software that goes through testing, goes back to development, repeats that cycle over and over and over, finally gets tested by users in a step called UAT, user acceptance testing. The users complain, IT pushes back, everyone argues for a few months, and then you go live. You pass out from exhaustion, you realize that the world has moved on since you built your app, and then you always run a few years behind, trying to catch up. That's how many governments are still operating today, which is why in some states you can handwrite all the driver's licenses faster than you can get the DMV computer to spit one out. Yes, I know, not entirely fair criticism, but it does make for entertaining video. Bad way number 3, run everything as a pure Agile project. Agile solves the problems of waterfall. We have all the users in IT working happily side by side. Every week or so we deliver new code, we make incremental progress. No huge mistake is usually bigger than a week's worth of development, etc. Sounds great, right? But the problem is very often there is no high-level roadmap, there's no sense of what you're ultimately aiming for. Weekly development cycles might produce new features, but might not ever solve the big issue, whatever that is in your situation. So what's the right answer? A healthy blending of those two methods, taking the best features of each and leaving the worst parts out of the picture. We'll talk more about that in another video. Bad way number 4, micromanage your IT department. Don't you like to be micromanaged? I know I do. Having someone looking over your shoulder every second and questioning why you're doing whatever it is you are doing and why you're doing it right now. Why are you doing it that way? Having people second guess your every little decision that you make. Pure joy, I know. Do you think IT people like that any better? Bad way number 5, manage from 40,000 feet. Or if you're a metric person, manage from 12,192 meters. You can't manage from an airplane. But didn't we just say that micromanaging was so bad, and so now we're going to try to manage from a higher level? Yes, but it's just as bad as bad way number 1, which was keeping your IT hidden and away from your users or the business side. You have to work out a process where you were not micromanaging, but you share common expectations. Both sides know what the other side is thinking and doing. This is true whether your developers are down the hall from you or whether they are in Ireland or India or Israel or Indonesia. You need a high-level plan that stretches out months and a detailed plan that helps everyone know what you're doing today or tomorrow or this week. I hope you enjoyed today's Bad Ways video. The Good Way video is coming soon to a video near you. In the meantime, if we can be of any assistance and answer any of your questions, please contact us at covehill.com or email me at ned@covehill.com.